intelligence have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract, Kill Order Motorcyclist Rampage, set in Hokkaido. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a go at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of GTA Girl 478. So on to our briefing, and there isn't one, so we'll just say that our targets today have been rather naughty and they need to be put back on the straight and narrow. So speaking of targets, today we have 5 of them. All must be eliminated as the motorcyclist, 1 with a scalpel, 2 with a matsume, 1 with a broadsword, and 1 in an electrocution accident. We cannot be recorded, and we must only eliminate our targets. So for today's challenge, we will be starting in the morgue. We're going to be bringing the matsume in a briefcase along with our electronic keycard hacker, and we're going to have the broadsword stored up in the morgue as well as our silenced pistol.
Hey, so
right
you're the
from
curator
the start
research
and
team,
off
right?
the bat,
Let me
we're
guess.
just going to wait
You wanna
for
know
both
about that?
surgeons to have their backs
So
to
it
us
is true.
before
The
we
guys
bolt off
tell
the
me
gurney, collect up our matsume, and we're going to make our way around to where the broadsword is. We're going to retrieve our katana and grab the broadsword, and we're going to move around to the fridge room, and just by the gurney here we can grab it is the scalpel we require. Next to that we have the motorcyclist outfit that we also require, and as you can see, there is our first target. This is the scalpel kill, so we're just going to quickly drop him. We're going to deal with the surveillance system, so we don't have to worry about that. Just going to hide this guy in the closet provided, and retrieve his gun and our broadsword, and move on down towards the loading dock. Now down here we have a guard and a doctor, and the 2 patrolling guards who you saw just moving away. So we're going to drop the gun we've collected, grab the hammer, hack our way back into the corridor, select our scalpel. Where are you? There you are. Make our way into the corridor, throw the scalpel to get the guard's attention. Now he's going to spot that gun and he's going to take it away. Just be aware that you want to be doing this just as the 2 patrolling guards outside on our left are leaving. So just as I arrived, they were just heading off, so we've got enough time to do this. Also be aware of the yoga instructor, but he shouldn't be around just yet. He will come into play later on. So once the guard takes the gun away, we're going to let him get a nice safe distance. We're then going to render the surgeon unconscious. We're going to quickly grab the hammer and his body, and we're going to hide him in the security office all the way back up the stairs there. We are going to be knocking out about 5 people just to get them out of our way throughout the mission. If we get rid of them now, we can just casually walk about and take care of our targets. So the surgeon is now dealt with. We're just going to await the return of the security guard. You can see him just up there. You will also notice somewhere there a man limping. That is the yoga instructor, and we need to keep an eye on him. He's just heading upstairs. The 2 patrolling guards are just leaving, so we have the perfect opportunity now to eliminate our next victim here. So again, we're just going to launch the hammer at his head, grab the hammer and his gun, and we're going to hide him in the closet in the corridor here. So that's these two out of the way. We now need to get rid of the 3 people in the next room. So again, this is where the yoga instructor will come into play. He's not long gone upstairs, as we saw, so we have time to get this doctor here and render her unconscious and get her into a closet. There we go. So now we're going to have to probably wait for a little while whilst our yoga instructor makes his way back down the stairs and dawdles about, shall we say, down in the loading dock area. He's coming down now. Now I'm going to move away, hopefully a safe distance, because if we stayed where we were, it would have triggered him to have a very long phone call. I'm hoping that being this far away, it worked, has not triggered that phone call. If we're within earshot, he will stand there for an extra 3 minutes maybe, and it will really ruin the timing. So once he makes his way off into the corridors, we can then approach the mechanic, render him unconscious and get him in a crate. We're then going to grab this wrench from the toolbox here, and we're just going to wait right here once again for the return of the yoga instructor. He should be heading back this way now. So we just want to make sure our target off to the right isn't stood in the corridor facing this way, and the 2 patrolling guards to our left are not in the vicinity, neither of which are, so we can now quickly follow our target onto the stairs, quickly render him unconscious, retrieve our wrench there. That will come in handy, I'm sure. So we just want to make sure that, again, nobody is looking this way before we dump the yoga instructor into the crate with the mechanic. So that's everybody we need now out of our way, apart from the 2 patrolling guards. Now we are not going to knock them out or render them unconscious in any way. We're just going to distract them. So we're going to take the gun that we collected earlier on, and we're just going to place it down here at the entrance to the loading docks. We're going to wait her over by the crates of bottles here with our katana in hand, and when the guards return, which shouldn't take very long, one of them will spot the gun and he will then take that gun upstairs somewhere. He's going to be gone for a little while. Now there is a bit of a glitch here sometimes, and both guards will go. So one of them will spot the gun and take it away, and the other guard will go with him. That is even more ideal. As it stands this time round, the glitch hasn't happened, so we're just going to give the guard here plenty of time to get away. One of our targets has just moved over to the large snowmobile, so we'll take on the other guard here first of all. We're just going to quickly stick him with our katana, and we have just enough time to drag him into the corridor to the security room where we've been hiding everybody else so far, or pretty much everybody else so far. There are no more places to hide the bodies, so we're just going to leave him on the stairs here. Now the reason I've dragged him that far up the stairs and not just left him in the corridor here is there is a glitch again on this map where the patrolling guard, that gentleman right there, will be able to spot the body through the wall. So I've dragged him all the way up onto the stairs where he shouldn't be visible even if the walls are see-through. So once the guard has returned to his post, he should meet up with the other guard coming back. They will then stop here for a moment before returning to their usual routine, and all we have to do is casually follow them out, let them get a nice safe distance. Our next target is where our first target gardener was, so we're just going to rinse and repeat with our katana to the back of the head, and we now can drag this guy into the corridor as well. We have a little bit more time this time round as well, so there's no rush. We're just gonna drag him and place him with his colleague up on the stairs here, just in case someone decides to have X-ray vision. So that just leaves us 2 more targets. One is the broadsword kill, so we're going to retrieve our broadsword, make sure those guards haven't returned, and we're going to make our way into the maintenance area here. And if we're quick enough, I am going to try something real quick, just see if the guard spots that briefcase there. He doesn't, even though the door's closed, and I open it. Nope, no spotting of the briefcase. So I was going to try and lure him down here a bit more. It didn't work. I didn't think it would work. The briefcase is too far away. So we're just going to wait for our broadsword target here to move away. And when he moves off down the corridor, we're going to veer off, moving very quickly to the left, just so that we avoid being spotted by our next target around the corner. So we're just going to wait right here for the patrolling target to return, and when he gets to his final position, we can get behind him, jab him in the back of the head with the broadsword, and quickly hide him in the convenient closet nearby. So while we've been doing this, we have triggered a conversation between our final target and his colleague. They're standing around by the aquarium having a conversation. Now that conversation does take a while, as you can see, so we're just going to retake our position here while we were waiting for the broadsword target with our hammer in hand. And when the conversation does finally play out, the non-target will make his way over here. We can then render him unconscious with either our hammer or our wrench, approach our target, hello sir, and render him unconscious with either our hammer or our wrench, whichever we still have. We're just going to drag him underneath the aquarium, pull out our silent pistol. We're going to shoot the plug socket on the floor here, shoot the aquarium, that will start leaking, and then turn on the electricity for our final accident kill. So there we go, that's all of our targets taken care of. Everybody in this area is either dead or unconscious, so we can just nonchalantly walk our way back through the maintenance area, collecting our briefcase along the way, and through the loading dock. And as you can see, the 2 patrolling guards are here, but they are also just leaving. So we're just going to slow down our pace a little bit, let them get a little bit ahead of us, and then approach the snowcat or the snowmobile for a nice smooth exit. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of. We're just going to get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we have met all of our objectives, which will get us a silent assassin rating. Remember, if you have a contract you would like me to try out, leave the contract ID in any of the comment sections of the Hitman videos, and I will do my best to get a video out on them. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.